The new episode has a few bugs to say the least, and here are some of them. The first one is kind of major, not super major, because it only affects observers, where an agent will be completely invisible. As you saw there, Deadlock was nowhere to be found, and it can be game-breaking just because you can't make shot calls while observer, but not as game-breaking as this. This happened to a poor Immortal for the entire game. Jet was invisible. He couldn't see a thing. Dude, let's replay that back. You can see the gun. It's floating. Then the dude had to react to try to kill the Jet. And once she dies, she appears. The entire game, that Jet was invisible. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But the game-breaking bugs don't stop there. Teleporter decided to just become a straight wall. The first boom bot worked. Okay, but then Raze is like, all right, let me throw a grenade through there. It bounced out. How did it bounce? I thought for a while, okay, maybe there's a sage wall on the other side, but it doesn't make sense. There's no teleport in reverse. How did it bounce out? I couldn't. No matter how hard I thought, my brain couldn't process. This next one's even worse. Yoru was in his ultimate, okay, and he passes through the Viper ult, right? He gets out, he passes through. Once he's out, he begins to decay, and the decay is permanent, bringing him down to 1 HP and never recovering. And this is actually a bug with Viper, and yes, it is massive. Probably the best buff since the beginning of beta when you could ride her wall. Have your opponent at 1 HP no matter where they are permanently. Terrible bug. It's got to be fixed. The next one is also a terrible bug. I'm not lying. They're game breaking. When you throw down Deadlock Sonic, it changes the wall pen value. So as you can see there, he was able to wall pen with a Vandal, which isn't usually normal there. Let's check here on Haven. Same idea. Can wall pen straight through. You can't wall pen here, now you can. Now all sources are down below. This video is impossible without taking clips from others. So yeah, sources down below, check out the original. But some of these are insane. I'm gonna show you another one here. Look how thick, bro, the thick wall here can be penetrated. And again, Ascent with a Phantom. This looks absolutely hilarious and Riot needs to fix ASAP. Episode 7 is off the rocker. This next one, Grim is the one that I saw finding this trick.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa.
His reaction was honestly super wholesome. He clearly loves the game. And this one is up for debate. Riot hasn't made a comment on it yet. You can basically boost yourself with Deadlock's wall. I think most of you would have known this by now. However, it does bring a small topic. Should this be patched or is it okay? The big thing here is it can be comboed with Sage's wall. Thanks to another Reddit user, we can see that while putting them together, you can get in some interesting spots. The double wall is real, both lasting quite a long time, and you can see that the angles you are now able to hold are kind of insane. They're kind of insane. Now, is this a bug or is this one of those things where, similar to other mechanics in Valorant, let's leave it up to the skilled individuals to use it in niche situations? In my opinion, it's not a big deal. I don't classify it as a bug, but some of you might, so it's a good discussion. This next one is weird. This next one's very, very weird. Now, I will be upfront and honest. Some people are chalking it up to something called desync. It could be. This could be desync, but the Reddit thread had quite a few controversial takes on it, and a lot of people couldn't deduce exactly what happened here. Basically, he starts diffusing, he uses an op shot to bait it, and as you can see there, it filled. But it didn't count as a diffuse, and this is how this poor guy lost his game.
It looked to me like you did it too.
What, dude?
Really
What the fuck? No way I lost to that, dude.
Clearly filled with bugs. I hope you enjoyed this short video. This last clip isn't a bug, but it made me laugh. This guy's going for a knife on this Sage, and this is how it ends.
Don't. You're gonna fuck this up.